Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be BSL Hasuleague round of 32 winners match officially. So if you hear me talking about in the rest of the commentary like this is the first match or whatever, trust what the labels on YouTube says actually, because I ended up casting them. I ended up with one duplicate replay, which led me to believe that there was a losers match played, or maybe sometimes the players accidentally play best of three. And other action, and there was a lot of confusion overall, but we got it sorted. There's one player that ended up withdrawing from this group, so effectively Sva advanced automatically to the winners match, and then the things play out from there. So the official first game is actually Mitak versus Raj on the other side of the bracket. I'm not sure who the withdraw was overall. I'm sad always to see withdraw, but I do want to say still very hyped about the season of Hasuleague. Hopefully this doesn't, hopefully you guys are okay with a little bit of the chaos here to start. This is on shooting break, which is honestly, I think going to be the first one. Reminds me of Revolver again, just because of the name and etc, etc. But the interesting aspect of this is where you got the 5,000 gas split into two. I still have yet to see anyone utilize this as a strategy, but you'll notice this Vespene Geyser is behind this mineral line. And so you kind of have a weird natural expansion where it's blockaded out, but yeah. And then you have a mineral only that has the dual inverted ramp across from that, so that's a bit scary to take. Another base at the 12 o'clock location, kind of the 12 and 6-ish location otherwise, and then the 4. So it's another one of those maps that's got an oddity on it with this early double gas. I think oftentimes players will, at least what I've seen thus far, is as many times players will just skip it altogether. But it does give Zerg theoretically in-base 3 gas to work with, which I don't know if that's going to turn into some sort of strategy or not. I haven't seen it utilized as such yet. Mitak scouting upper left-hand corner initially. It is still also a 4-player map. Sva scouting bottom right initially. If you guys do not recognize Sva, he is a administrator for, or I should say a moderator for Artosis' chat, also a participant from the New York line. He's doesn't have the best spawn positions. Would have liked to see the supply depot up here in the barracks down here because of the spawning on the exterior. This might give an early advantage to Mitak as soon as he scouts it, or might force Sva to play a little bit more early aggression. We do see an extractor early to suggest we're going to see 2-Edge Mutalisk. I think there's going to be, I have to assume, playing North America to Europe, that this is going to be a more challenging turn rate radius for initial play. And we're seeing an initial move out from Sva. I don't know if this was precipitated based on the way spawns worked. And look at that drone able to slip through as well. But building the bunker straight at the natural expansion, drones pulling off entirely. Definitely. Oh, and that Overlord caught as well. And if he even gets the Overlord, that might be sufficient to create some damage. The drone's now engaging. Sva is boxed out, and we do have a defensive creep colony as well. A Marine able to sneak through and get in though, and that's huge. So one Marine dies, the rest are up. SV's still repairing. Now the question is how many drones get taken out on the front. Creep colony also getting more, so good start here potentially from Sva. Oh, Mitak taking massive losses. Massive losses overall. Let's see if he starts working on that sunken colony. One problem for the bunker is you got to move the Marine. The Marines, yeah, don't start targeting until it's attacking. The Zergling's now sweeping back, looking for additional attack, but Mitak down to just 4. The SCV's repositioning. He can actually just walk. Oh, he stood and fought. He actually might have been able to walk those Marines back out. But now, yeah, it needs to draw back. He can, wow, he's got a huge economic lead. 4 drones remaining for Mitak, which definitely puts him in an all-in situation. The thing is again, keep in mind the SCVs as such. So this isn't a tight seal. The Zerglings can slip through, but secondarily, Marines spawn on the outside, so the SCVs need to, yeah, blockade for that Marine. So the Zerglings still testing the front. SCVs now blocking that gap. That's so 3-4 SCVs less, but this is still a massive lead. And Mitak is still forced. He looks like he's trying to re-drone. The SCV is able to, sorry, the Zergling is able to push through, get an additional SCV kill, get an additional Marine kill, and now flooding in. So Mitak, again, with that rough wall, able to make it happen, and all of a sudden swinging right back. If you can get that SCV kill right there. Do we have a second? The second barracks not up. The SCV is going to the wrong position on the mineral line. That Marine at least going to have a situation where he can move between point A and point B. But with that, Mitak actually equalizing things quite a bit. And Sva having some trouble controlling these SCVs at the natural. That command center looks like it's going to get completed, but the Zerglings still creating chaos. That second barrack up, 3 Zerglings now in the main. Getting some good tack damage, but it's going to be a minute before Sva is able to... Three Zerglings still beats a Marine, and more Zerglings able to slip through. And now this is starting to fall out of Sva's hands, getting swarmed by Zerglings. And this is equalizing the mining time as well, because that's 6 SCVs off. So the Marine now attacking the opposite side, the supply depot down, completely opening this up, and Mitak just going for the aggression. I feel like a lot of this, again, if it was just depot, barracks, depot, this would have been a completely different game instead. And now Sva, oh, yeah, losing. Well, able to evict, but this is turning into a wild one. More Zerglings making the way up. Wasn't able, no, just gonna GG right there. I was about to say, wasn't able to get the supply depot down, but that's gonna call it. Mitak takes this match. He will advance to the next round. Crazy starts to Hasuleague. A bit of trouble figuring out where we're at as far as the game orders, but hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. Thanks for listening.